Hello everyone, Prince here. Here's the news I want to talk about. Husky admitted they're guilty for the oil spills made in Saskatchewan in 2016. Finally, the news comes out 2 days ago. I want to talk a little bit about the detail of the incident. Actually, 225,000 liters of diluted heavy oil was dumped into the North Saskatchewan River due to a pipeline rupture and oil leakage. 40% of the oil went into the water. Although they said 90% recovered, but I really would concern about the water quality and how about the land, because it might be easier to collect the oil from the water surface, but it might be extremely difficult to collect those oil in the ground soil. It threatened the fish and the wildlife, and most importantly, there's no drinkable water for people or downstream all the way from North Bedford to Prince Albert and even downward. Yeah, it is a quite serious situation. In fact, most of the people say they are only able to drink bottled water and they won't trust the water come out from their faucet. Husky said it would cost them $140 million to clean up. However, the charge on this act is really weak. The government, both federal and provincial combined together, only demand a fine of $3.8 million. What's that in perspective? It means they need to only pay less than their one-day profit to the government to close this case. There used to be 10 charges on it, and the federal court actually withdrew from 7 of them. So there are only 2 federal charges and 1 provincial charges. Well, I really do not know how the locals there will think about this. And most importantly, they didn't report about this case until 40 hours after the incident happened. And they just say it is a sensor malfunction, and because it's a sensor malfunction, the case did not get recorded. What, don't you have multiple sensors and you have any backup system? Should you really have some people to monitor the 24/7s? You see, this is an energy case, which is really serious, and this is something people seldom get heard about, how fossil fuel is actually polluting our environment. Well, if you want to know this case, this is a good case for me to promote renewable energy, not only to people here in Nova Scotia, but also to where I was from, Saskatchewan. Since Saskatchewan is actually one of the dirtiest provinces in Canada, I would think it's a good chance for them to move forward to renewable energy instead of burning their coal and gas. Saskatchewan is actually one of the most solar abundant places in Canada, so why not go solar? There are multiple systems on solar and wind. There's 24 hours of monitoring and data acquisition. Not only that, if one of the wind turbine or solar panel gets malfunctioned, there's really no harm to people. There's no any big environmental concerns at all. Okay, I will end this topic here. I want to say for people in Saskatchewan, sorry to hear about that, and wish you guys are all good, and as always, may the engineering mind be with you.